All right, welcome to Brews and Breakdowns, fueling conversation one breakdown at a time. I'm DJ Cyber Sentinel, and this is where you go for down with artists from across the heavy music scene to talk music, life, touring, inspiration, and everything in between. Whether you're a lifelong metalhead, a casual listener, or someone that's discovering these bands for the first time, uh, we're gonna have some fun. So, without further ado, this is Suffer Through.
Hey, how's it going, bud?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Not too bad. I'm baking in this attic right now. It's like a
Oh
million
man,
degrees in here.
I couldn't even imagine, dude. It's pretty freaking hot in my basement. I couldn't imagine in the attic. All right, well, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell us about Suffer Through. Tell us about Dan.
Oh man. So, hi, I'm Dan, and yeah. So Suffer Through is like it. We've been at this for almost 20 years. Uh, just four bros. Found each other in high school. Uh, all all self-taught. We were just like, hey, you look like you could play a guitar. You look like you could play drums. You look like you could play bass. You look like you can yell. And then just figuring it out from there. Uh, but Suffer Through is actually like our fourth rendition of this band.
Okay.
You know, just early days, you're in high school, you're
Yeah.
bucking around, you book shows, you don't go to them. So you got to change your name so that people will start booking you again.
Gotcha.
um,
I mean, life. I mean, life does get in the
yeah,
way. It does, hinder things. So,
yeah, and especially now, we're just four grown ass adults just trying to get our art out there. You know,
while
we
having
suffered through.
your families.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
it's a pretty hard balance trying to get this up and moving, and also making sure that at home doesn't feel pushed off to the side too
yeah,
much.
absolutely. You still got to have that family life as well,
Yeah.
Awesome, dude. All right, I know none of the other members can make it. Did they want to say anything, or do you want to introduce them? Let them know who the other members are.
Yeah.
I know you're the
So
vocalist, so
uh, I'm Dan. I do vocals. DJ Dibs. He's on bass. He should be coming in a couple minutes or so.
okay,
But so we should meet him. We got Ryan. He's on drums. He also records us. He's also our designer for some of the merch.
nice.
Mix master. He's also our tattoo artist.
I could use another one.
I could always use another one.
I need
And
a
we
hand one.
got uh, the old job killers. Love them.
I'm not worried about that at the moment.
Yeah, must be nice. You're retired, right?
Yeah, well, 12 years Army, 10 years, cybersecurity and stuff. But
Well,
uh,
thank you for your service.
I appreciate that, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
and
All right, so
and we got Connor on guitar.
oh, I apologize. I forgot. My bad. Sorry,
No, it's
Connor.
all good. I go on tangents. I got that ADD
Dude, you and me
sometimes.
both, man. So sometimes I'm gonna have to wrangle it in. Who knows? You might have
Yeah,
to wrangle
you're
me
gonna
in.
see me
I don't know.
fidgeting a lot.
It's
I can't sit still.
you're
I
good, bro. You're
got the water
100%
going, got
good.
the hat going.
All good,
But
man.
yeah, we're just suffer through deathcore from New Jersey.
Awesome, dude. All right, and you guys, like you said, you met in high school, which is freaking awesome.
Yeah,
Um, all right, moving on. All right? So looking back at some of the information you have on your Spotify and stuff like that, says you're a MySpace era influence. favorite influence. So, what do you mean by that? Like, don't get me wrong. I grew up in the MySpace era. I remember old Todd. He was one of my friends on old Facebook. So, what's up, Chief? So, so tell me a little bit more about that. Like, honestly, I don't know much about the I guess the deathcore on MySpace per se.
Um, so my what kind of started me on my journey
Okay.
is Suicide Silence,
Okay.
the
Okay.
cleansing.
All right.
Uh, just seeing Mitch up there do his thing, I was like, that that's what I want. So, I mean, that's kind of how we all bonded
Okay.
too. You know, that was when Suicide Silence was coming out. Whitechapel with somatic defilement, uh, Carnifex. I started getting deeper into like grindcore bands, Waking the Cadaver, Cloacal Kiss,
I'll
just
be honest.
noise.
You're naming some bands I've never heard of. Like I said, I'm new to that this side. I guess you want to say. I've been more of a metalcore slash I don't know new metal guy, but I love y'all's music, your sound. I've
Oh,
grown to
thank you.
love even more of I guess death or even some black metal, power metal. So,
Oh, I love power metal. Dragon Force gets me
oh
through some
dude,
days, unironically. I know a lot of people listen to Through the Fire and Flames ironically, just because that's the Guitar Hero song. No,
it's
I
the only one
listen
they
to
know.
Soldiers of the Wasteland, Fury of the Storm. Give me, I love. They're just so good. I
The
love
the
when people are just so
instrumentals
good
in
at their
it,
craft.
they are, dude. Dude, he's amazing artists. Amazing artists. All right, let's see. What else I got? So, all right, let's talk about a little bit about how you create your songs. So, are you like you write your lyrics and then you kind of build off of that? Do you start with good riffs and then build off? How do you guys go? Or is it different every
Um,
time? Is it in the feeling, the moment?
yeah, so I will always have. Um, I have just notebooks full of lyrics that will probably never see the light of day. Because I write lyrically for how the songs feel.
Okay.
So I guess it's instrument first. It says Dibs is trying to
He
get
says
on,
he's
but I don't see.
offline right now though.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got the 18 plus thing checked off or
Yeah,
not.
make sure he's 18 plus, Don.
But yeah. So I guess to answer the question,
Mainly lyrics.
yeah, the music comes first.
Okay. All right.
Um, and then if there's something that I wrote that I'm like, oh, that kind of. But then it just usually turns into like this big Frankenstein of like, I'll take a
Chop it
line
up.
from that one, I'll take a line from that one, and for me, it just all has to and obviously each song has to make sense. I like to tell a complete story with it,
Yeah.
especially more recently. The older tracks, they were just let me just be angry,
Let me just
and
get it out vocally or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. So, let's see if we is Dibs. I don't know if he's still trying to get on or not. Let's talk
Okay.
about a little bit
Yeah.
of the maybe the songs. So I'll start off with Dead in the End. Let's talk a little bit about that one. You said, oh, there he is. What's up, homie?
There we
There we
are.
go.
Welcome in. Hey, real quick, introduce yourself. I am recording this, so I'm gonna post this later. So if you'd like to introduce yourself real quick.
Yeah. So I'm DJ, or Dibs, as you all may know. I'm the bass player for Suffer Through. We are a New Jersey deathcore band. If anyone is unfamiliar with us, for fans of like Spite, Body Snatcher, just real angry, beat down shit.
Hell yeah. The fun
Yeah,
stuff.
the fun stuff, the
Yeah.
juicy stuff.
Well, we were just about to talk about your song "Dead in the End." All right. You know, is there a story behind it? Tell us a little about it. Maybe the writing process, whatever.
Yeah, so that was actually going to be my first and last song with Suffer Through.
Yeah,
Because when this whole thing started reforming, uh, my wife was pregnant.
Uh,
So, like,
like very pregnant.
yeah. So, like, at that point, I wasn't feeling like the same drive that like I used to when we used to record. And
mm-hmm.
like, so I was like, you know what, boys, I got this one last one. Uh, it's full of Easter eggs for. I mean, obviously, none of the new
Right.
fans
No
know
one knows.
the super deep lore,
Yeah,
but it's full of Easter eggs for my boys in the band,
I love
and
that.
like it's actually written as like
thanks, Kim. I
like
appreciate
a
it.
like a love letter, like a
Oh,
this is it,
dude,
goodbye, y'all.
Yeah,
that's dope.
yeah. We didn't know the direction of things, and musically, that song was actually a track that we had in our backlog for a little while. Our last project, we went by the name Under the Red Hood, but it was all the same guys that had kind of like dissipated over time, just naturally. Like there was no like concrete breakup or anything. We just kind of, life was lifing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just like stopped talking for a little
Uh,
bit.
and then, so our guitarist and drummer actually wrote that together to kind of, I don't know, just keep themselves fresh. And we've literally had it just in an email file for the last 10 years.
Wow.
So when we started Suffer Through, we knew like, all right, this kind of has to be like the first song we get out there. We made some tweaks, made some changes, like the drop at the end, like that's something we all kind of did together to really like kind of finalize it.
Nice.
Um, and then yeah, lyrically, Dan wrote that as his send off. Um, and then I won't go into too much detail, but luckily things worked out. Dan's here. We kind of found a balance to kind of like
Yeah,
support him
then
and
Yeah.
y'all
his.
wrote ISS.
Yeah, yeah. So ISS.
Well, I mean, I was just about to ask about ISS next, man. One of my favorites until the Second Coming came out, but
So I meant that's so, dude. I'm sure we'll get to that. But
we
so for ISS, I said this in another interview. Dead in the End and ISS are kind of the perfect like 1-2 punch for us because they accidentally formed this like full circle moment for the band.
awesome.
So Dead in the End was like the last song we wrote kind of somewhat together. And then when we decided to give this another shot and kind of get back into it, ISS was the very first song that we started writing together as a band again.
Wow.
It was what, like 2024, I think. We hit a studio, we played some of our old material. We had like a half hour left, and we were like,
And
let's just
then,
try. Let's just
then
try something new,
we
something from
wrote that
scratch.
we wrote the drop for ISS.
We wrote the drop, like, we pretty much wrote that song in a session.
That's awesome.
We tweaked it over time, but like the foundation to that song was started and finished like in that session. So we're like, all right, this is pretty damn good.
Dope, man.
So then like to follow up Dead in the End with ISS, it's such like a cool like full circle moment for us, at least the way I view it. Like, and I've said this to everybody. Like these are the two singles that are out now. Y'all ain't heard nothing yet. Like the new stuff we're working on, it's gonna raise the bar another like 10 levels for us.
Let's go.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff.
I'm
you got
excited.
going in the pipeline.
You got me. We say in my lives, turgid. If you don't know what that means. Anywho, Sidetracking myself. All right, that leads me into the Second Coming. Yeah, talk a little bit about that one. That's like I said, that's another one of my. As soon as I heard it, I was
That
like, "Damn!" And then, of
yeah,
course,
that
Dan. You
yeah,
know,
that's my favorite one
holy
from the
shit.
old days.
You know,
That was
Up, brother.
uh that's the of all the tracks that we had back then, because as the vocalist, I never really had much to do with the writing process instrumentally. I made sure that that ending was that slow
Yeah.
because I was like, guys, I need a drop.
Mhm.
I I want the ground to shake. So yeah, that one holds a special place for me because that's like the only thing I actually helped write. Besides, obviously, I wrote all the lyrics.
I'm
But
trying
yeah,
not
no,
to.
that
I'm
song
sorry
is
if I'm.
just a beefer.
I had. I remember the first time I heard it because I when I wake up, I go through my routine. Well, I just happened to be on the throne when I was just like, oh, the new AP dropped. Let's check it out.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my god, this is amazing. Just happened to be on the
It's
porcelain
so
throne at the
funny
time. But
too.
hey, dude, I literally
For me,
came, because I finished up and then came and did my live, and then I was like, I gotta play this song. It's dope.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's a perfect song for what the situation you were describing.
Absolutely.
It's the perfect aid.
Yeah.
It hits
wasn't
those certain
expecting
notes
all
that
that, but
really,
it helped to
that
work
really
everything out.
jostles things around.
It
Uh,
hits those brown notes.
we are gonna have some chat. Sorry, I'm talking to the chat because some have
Go for it.
questions. We'll do a chat questions at the end. So, but
Yeah,
man,
for
this
me,
has been awesome, guys. Do you want to talk about any of the other songs or possibly what might be coming out soon? What to expect?
yeah, I want to touch on like Second Coming and like that whole like
Sure. Yeah.
EP.
Sorry, man.
Like,
I got sidetracked. My
no,
bad.
no, you're
Go
good.
talk about it, brother.
It's so funny to me seeing like everyone's reactions to these songs. So like there's a huge backstory for these. Like that collection of songs, Ashen Beginnings, and the single following that, Wolves. Those are all songs that we've had recorded for the last like 10 years. So Ashen Beginnings was the one and only record that we recorded and released as Under the Red Hood back in 2015. But back then, like we didn't know what the hell we were doing.
Yeah.
It's not on Spotify. It wasn't on Apple Music. It didn't live anywhere outside of YouTube.
Spotify didn't exist back then.
Yeah, Spotify wasn't even a thing. So it was just like Apple. It wasn't even like Apple Music. It was still iTunes. So like we didn't know how to get it out there. So we got it up on YouTube, and we did make physical CDs for it to just hand out. Um, and then we kind of just like when that project kind of ended, me and Dan at least, we wanted that to stay in the past. Our guitarist, being like the musician that he is, was very like proud of those songs and wanted more people to hear them and like appreciate them the way that he did. Um, so we've always been talking about like just getting it out, and then we kind of came to this point where like, okay, ISS was released back in February. We don't have a concrete date for the EP yet. Our monthly listeners was like plummeting. So we're like, let's just get it out as is. Just send it. Like,
If people vibe it,
the
cool.
business side of me was like, it'll boost our numbers before the EP actually drops, so we can hit a larger audience with that. Plus, now that we have like somewhat of a concrete following, I think people would be interested to kind of see like where we started to where we are now, and like just like the changes that we've made, but some of the similarities that we've kept along the years, and just kind of see our growth like as musicians and
I
as
think
a
it's
band,
important,
and especially Dan as a vocalist.
especially since y'all have been together as long as y'all have, and y'all have done so much. Totally understandable, man.
Yeah, that
And plus, I'm
CD
glad you did.
that CD has tormented me for years. That old band has a really really dark spot in my heart.
Yeah.
So like I've just held all this contempt and resentment for everything that we wrote before. But this releasing it and seeing everybody like actually vibe with it has has really uh, changed my perspective. Because I mean, back then it was like we were just yelling at the wall. You know, it just it just felt like no one was listening.
I honestly think that this platform right here has helped out
Right
so
on
many
the
people. Dude, I would not have I probably would have never heard of you guys had I not been on this platform and met so many amazing people through this platform, and I'm just like blown away at all the different bands. I'm like, why haven't I heard these before?
yeah.
Other people need to hear them.
Yeah,
Dude, me
I'm
too.
so glad for TikTok. I mean, it can be pretty cringe, but
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
you always got a dark side of
it's any
everything.
it's that's anywhere you go.
Yeah,
But like the family that we've been able to build here, the the
the
genuine
community,
friends, yeah,
absolutely.
it
Like, man,
Dude, but
going into lives and seeing, like, hey, I know almost every single one of you. What's up,
yeah,
I,
fellas,
I,
ladies? How
I,
y'all
I
doing?
look
You know,
forward to that so
it's so
much. Like
crazy.
when I
yeah,
started this, like we started this like TikTok journey, we had no idea what we were doing. We had no idea where it was gonna go. And then like I kind of found like these lives. I forgot who I went into first. It might have been Doms. It might have been like someone else that like no longer DJs. But like I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. Like this is a fun way to get our songs out there. Like I'm in the mindset like I don't care if one person hears my song or I don't care if like 100 people hear it. As long as somebody gets
Yeah,
it, that'll eventually spread. So it started with that, and then like of course like the algorithm was just like all these live DJs like one after another. So I was like, all right, why not? I got nothing
gotta
else to
try,
do.
man.
Doesn't hurt to just try it out. And then the the way that things have went since then, I could not begin to wrap my head around it. Like the connections that we've made with people, the regular faces that are in all the lives, the bands that we've become friends with. Like
It's
I
it's
genuinely
it's
feel like it's a
awesome,
family. Like, this,
yeah,
I look forward to talking to each and every single one of you guys. Like, I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
dude. If I don't see certain people in my life, I'm like, I'll reach out to them, like, hey,
Yeah, yeah.
you
Like,
okay?
hey, you good? You weren't
You're
in,
like,
so and so today.
I just want to check in on you, kind of thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
So
I send out apologies to people if I can. Like if I know they're streaming and I'm like I just
I know,
can't make it today.
yeah.
especially if people do
Even
it
if
at
I do
night.
join, like I join, I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry, I'm late. I had to do this. And they're like, oh, dude, you're good.
It I don't know. Sometimes you just feel like you're like I gotta support them as much as possible, and
I got it.
they
I got it.
support me, so
Yeah,
so
just
Feel
trying.
bad on the days that I can't. It's like, ah man, I see the invites. Like I want to be there, but I can't do it right now. I'll catch you later.
I feel you.
Yeah, it's just been so crazy. Yeah, just being a bunch of fucking dudes from New Jersey
Dude.
to now like I hop into a live and everyone's like, hey,
No,
yo, hey,
damn,
If
like,
you would have told me like 2
and I'm
years
like,
ago, hey,
ah.
you'll be doing this on TikTok, I'm like, you're fucking crazy. I'm doubtful.
Taylor, thank you.
It's just kind of grown. I've always been a huge music person. I don't know if you've ever really seen my lives. I'm all over the place,
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah.
I love
On my
hopping in the
music,
morning.
I'm
If I'm
crazy,
awake, I
man.
try to.
I just
I
really
never know
enjoy.
what I'm walking into when I hop in a DJ Cyber stream.
It's a vibe.
You really
Such a
don't.
vibe.
Yeah, it's kind of like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
That's it, man.
So
I love that. I love that.
I just have fun with life, man. I've seen and
I
done
can
some
tell.
stuff that I don't wish on people, and now I get I'm able to spend more time with my wife and kids. I got this little farm going on, and now I get to do this, and man, I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't.
That's all that matters, brother.
Absolutely. So, all right, let's before I get too sidetracked here. All right, so let's talk about some up and coming music, maybe. Like you've kind of teased a little bit. Let's maybe a little more teaser,
A little bit,
a little salt on the wound.
So yeah, we do have an EP. It is coming soon. We legit don't have a date yet. That's not some like business jargon.
Yeah, I still got I think two. I still got like two more to do.
Yeah. So we.
But that's not on me.
I love you guys. I love this band. Getting all four of us together is pulling teeth.
Well, yeah.
It is pulling teeth. But,
Yeah,
imagine.
especially because right now we're like all in different spots in Jersey. It's not like we're like all together.
Yeah, we did grow up together. We grew up in the same town, but life is life. Like we all have kids now. Like so we kind of like dispersed a little bit. So we're just like kind of getting our schedules to link up. It's a chore, but it is coming. I would say it's probably about like 85% done. Dan's got like 2 more tracks to record, and then we just got to ship out for mixing and mastering. But once that is ready to go, we will be dropping a single off of that with like the announcement and all the stuff. I won't say much, but there's some fun surprises on there.
I like surprises.
I will say there's going to be a couple features.
There's going to be a couple features
that we're really proud to have.
Hell yeah.
One of which is a locally like one of our boys.
Yeah.
And the other one is a newfound.
Yeah.
Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, when we were talking about like if we want features, if we weren't able to get features, we kind of had the mindset of like, all right, there's 6 songs on the EP. We definitely want more than half of the songs to be just us. So it's kind of cap it at like 2 features, and we kind of had the intention of doing like one like local homie that we've been friends with for a while, and then one that we've kind of made friends with through here on TikTok. So that's all I'll say about that.
All right.
We got 1 song with the local boys, 1 song with the TikTok homie. So I've heard it. I've heard that one. We got it back.
Yeah.
It's gonna. That one's gonna be fucking fun.
Hell yeah.
I promise you guys are gonna like that one.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, we talked about the EP. Touring possibility. I mean, like I said, I know life is hell, man. I've been there, but it doesn't mean I can't ask.
I would love to tour.
Yeah. We want to get everywhere.
Yeah, I think right now, obviously we're putting everything, any energy that we do have is hopefully going towards the EP. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I would like to maybe do a couple more local shows.
Yeah, I want to do an EP release show with some like local bands.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Trying to like tap into like our local market first. But I mean, nothing's concrete right now. There's talks with a few bands for a few dates. I don't want to talk about it like with naming names because like if it falls through, I'm gonna look like an idiot.
No, I understand.
We have like there's 1 talk being made for like a potential fall run in like the northeast, like New Jersey, Boston, kind of Connecticut,
further
Rhode Island, that area. Yeah. There's another band that we became friends with who's from Rochester. They're kind of planning something for next year, and we're kind of trying to like work that out. whether that's like if we open a local show or if we can actually be a part of the package.
Okay.
And I know there's like a bunch of other like TikTok DJs that are talking about setting something up.
In the Midwest.
Yeah, like Indiana, Ohio, some sort of like TikTok fest, like all like the holy bands.
That would be freaking dope.
Like
Possibly.
So there's,
North
there's
Carolina.
possibilities.
Yeah,
There's no
there's
concrete,
a lot
but
of stuff in the
uh,
pipeline.
yeah,
our names are on a lot of people's lists.
that's
So now it's just a matter of like working out the logistics.
absolutely all right. Right on, man. It's good stuff because I eventually will see you guys live. You guys might be my first death metal live.
We're more popular in every other state than we are in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, people wanting us.
I'm not gonna
to come
talk
out to
about New Jersey.
Colorado, Ohio.
I used to
like,
spend my
Texas,
summers in Ocean
Texas,
City, New Jersey.
Alabama, Ocean City.
Ocean City, New Jersey. My grandparents had a house there.
Nice.
And then I grew up and found out it was dry. It's like, I don't like coming here anymore. Anywho.
Oh shit.
Anywho.
we would love to just get anywhere. I'll play to just to the Spotify. I don't care. I'll start walking now.
I was just Dan's got a running gag. Like he'll start walking now. Like anywhere that'll book us, we'll walk. Like we'll do it for free. Like
Yeah.
give me a hot dog and a soda, and I'm good.
Old Shoelace Express.
Yeah.
My calves are going to be huge by the time I get
I'm
anywhere.
going to a concert. I don't know which one.
Just take me in a direction.
On my back and like with my guitars and my drummer, carry all the equipment.
That would be horrible.
Backpacking for real, baby.
We'll just human
horrible.
centipede ourselves.
All right, so okay. I know you guys have already expressed, life, but life is what's the biggest challenge as a band? What are the surprises? Maybe lessons learned. Like I said, I know life gets in the way, and I know family as we grow older. Believe me, I'm there. So, but I've never been on the band side.
I'll go first. We probably have different ones.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest thing that I've learned this time around is probably communication. Hold on, gotta do my puzzle piece.
Yeah,
man.
good old TikTok.
Good old
You're talking the entire time.
Yeah. Yeah, through the last round of being with the band, like we would meet up, we would jam, we would go home. That was it. Book the show, play the show. That was it. There was no like structural band meetings. No, nothing constructive really happening. It was just, all right, let's go play the songs. Oh, good, we played the songs.
Yeah.
Where like now, I feel like we all have input,
More invested interest.
which is really helped out
Huge.
the writing. I think.
Couldn't tell. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
To piggyback on that, like, it is much more of a collaborative effort now. Back in our early days, it was pretty much our guitarist and drummer writing everything, and Dan and I kind of figuring out like how to just make it
How to
work.
make it heavier.
Yeah. But now it's much more collaborative. Like the EP is a really good example of that. We have 2 tracks that my drummer wrote, like start to finish. We have another song that he and I wrote, a song that Dan kind of wrote with our guitarist. So it's like a good, like everyone's hands are on just about everything. It's very like all hands on deck for the EP. And then as far as like the performance and like the live setting goes, um, we're much more in the mindset of like one, this is a business, like, and two, we're performers. Like we're when we
Gotta
play
make it
shows,
entertaining.
Absolutely.
yeah, we're not just rehearsing our songs on stage. We got to put on a show. We got to give people something to like latch their teeth onto and leave them wanting more.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
the headliner was
You're not singing in the
willing to
shower.
let us on,
You're trying to
yeah,
get them into you.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
and if the headlining band invites you on their show, you you should do
Yeah.
like kind of pay it back. Like,
Yeah,
hey, we're here because these guys thought that we were cool.
Yeah.
Show them that they weren't wrong.
exactly. So like our first show was the first week of June. Our friends in Knights of Malice were kind enough to ask their promoter to get us on the show.
Nice.
Like they didn't have to do that, but they did us a solid. So the whole build up to the show, we had two goals in mind. It's like one, this is our like people's introduction to us as a band. There's going to be a lot of people's first time hearing us as a band. So let's give them something memorable, make a good first impression. But two, our boys just stuck their neck out for us. They didn't have to. They had a full package. They didn't need to add us. Let's make it worth it for them and start the show off right. We were opening, like, it was Doors, then us. Let's kick this off right. It was the first show of their tour. Like, let's rage, let's have a party, let's put on a show. So like that mindset is something that I'm carrying forward. It's like, yeah, we're not just playing songs on stage and then like, just doing whatever for the rest of the day. Like, people are paying money to come to this, whether they're there to see us or not. Whether people are there to see us or not, like we're gonna put on a show. Whether it's for one person, 10 people, 50, whatever it is, we're gonna try to make sure that you get the same experience every time.
Love it, man. Hell yeah. Give it 110%. Sorry, I quote a lot of stupid movies.
Yeah. Go for it.
Brendan Fraser. When he's a basketball player.
60% of the time works every time.
Boy, Anchorman.
Yeah.
I'm filled with so many movie knowledge. Anyhow.
Dan's a big movie.
Yeah, no, that's like my deal.
Yeah. Music and movies. It's like my tism. Like,
Yep.
It's
music, movies, roller coasters. That's my deal.
Dan does have a big hyperfixation on roller coasters.
Yeah, I could probably tell you who makes the roller coasters based off the track.
Damn, that's pretty dope.
He's not even joking. He's not even.
It's like engineering his house. Shit,
There's been multiple times where I've gone to his house and he's just watching YouTube videos of like roller coasters.
Yeah, they're just so interesting to know how they work.
He's like doing laundry, putting clothes away, roller coasters on the big screen. Like, all right, this is chill. We vibe.
Hey, man, eventually he's gonna make a suffer through roller coaster, dude. It'll like actually spell the S, and it'll go through the entire thing. It'll be pretty dope.
Rose News Loop Loop.
Yeah, he's got to figure out how to engineer it.
No problem. I'm so good at it and gearing. I can engineer all of it.
Yeah.
All right, so moving forward, misconceptions about deathcore. So let's talk a little bit about deathcore.
Ooh.
I'll be honest. I was not really much of a deathcore guy until kind of recently. I think Detartrated and I Am Mook got me into it.
Oh, Mook.
Boys.
Oh, yeah,
Mook.
dude.
Love I Am Mook. Shout out to that.
Smoke Detector gets me every time.
Shout out to that.
But anyways, so yeah, they got me. And then I can't even remember exactly when I started listening to you guys, but oh my God. Like, I was like, what have I been missing? A lot. So, just kind of go into it. Tell me a little bit about it.
The thing with deathcore as a whole is like even that being its own subgenre of metal has spawned so many other subgenres. Like you have Lorna Shore doing like the symphonic stuff. You have like Despised Icon doing like the quote unquote like real deathcore. The
Oh, I
definition
could
of
go down on
death.
some Despised right
Oh, I
now.
love it. They're legends. Like deathcore, as at its beginnings, it was death metal with hardcore influences.
Okay.
And I think like as years kind of went on, anyone who like kind of stuck to that route, it's like some bands kind of lean one way over the other. Like some bands are more hardcore with death elements, some bands are more death metal with hardcore elements. So it's a good mix and match. Um, I I don't know about like misconceptions, but I think like the biggest thing that needs to be said is like these gatekeepers just need to shut the fuck up. Honestly, like
I
we are
mean,
the most underground genre,
Oh
and the
yeah.
people keeping it there are its own fans. Like
And
I see
I don't
so
know
many people
why.
talking crap about like Lorna Shore just because they're big. Like no, these guys have been doing it for years,
yeah,
and they
we
deserve it.
we we played a bunch of empty basement shows
We
with
played
Lorna
basement
Shore.
Lorna Shore in the
I
early
mean,
days.
Like
they had to
like
start
10
somewhere.
like 10
Exactly.
people max,
Exactly.
just everybody going crazy, just like at a VFW.
Yeah.
And it's not like they were just gifted
No.
the
Right.
keys.
Right. They've gone through so much over the years, multiple member
Signs of the Swarm
changes.
too, Jerry.
Signs of the Swarm, goats. Like they're so good. They
Oh
deserve
my
more
God.
credit. But I mean, like, I don't know about misconceptions per se. It's just like
I
not
mean,
everyone is gonna like
deathcore is just
everything.
like the
I think it's
redheaded
just the
stepchild.
name, in a way, right? You know,
Yeah.
people associate that with, like the Misfits back in the day, right? Yeah, they were just theatrical, man. That was a show.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
he was totally Danzig was totally different outside of Misfits.
100%. 100%.
So-
He was his own entity.
Hell, Cannibal Corpse. Look at that, the lead singer of Cannibal Corpse. Probably one of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet. Likes
Right.
to, likes
I've
to,
never
to
got
get
to meet
the
him, but I've
stuffed
heard the
bears
same thing.
every show at like Walmart or wherever he
And
goes.
like all the things like he does for kids in like communities, like
But they
and
don't
then
talk about
writes
it.
a
They
song
just hear that,
about-
he's
No.
a deathcore blah blah blah, type,
Yeah.
singer.
You,
So
you know what I think it is? I think it's too light for the death metal heads, and it's too heavy for the hardcore heads. So I think it's just like this,
I think
like
people are
this
just too damn
cyclone
picky.
of just, that's you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. Yeah.
Look,
Okay.
man.
We're
Sometimes
out here
sometimes you get defeated from within, and that's the problem.
That's
Is
it, man. That's it.
like, dude, open it up.
Yeah,
Accept that
exactly.
people are going to have
That's-
influence from other things, and it's going to grow, and that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes
like in-
that's actually a good thing for the music as a whole.
It's amazing.
just like when MySpace core was like first popping off, like the Attack Attacks, all the Rise core bands,
Man, don't be started on
and
that.
Crabcore.
and everybody was just, oh my god, this is so bad. And now like we
Now
all
it's
grow
like-
up, and now everybody is like, I'm an elder emo. That's what I listen to. Like no,
to crab
no, you used to kick my shins in
That's
Like,
not
no, you
for,
didn't.
for wearing a cartoon shirt in high school. Leave me
You're
alone.
Singing, that's not real metal. Like,
Yeah.
shut
What do you
up.
mean there's cleans in EDM?
Who cares?
Shut up.
Is more metal than whatever it is you're listening to.
Yeah.
Fight me.
I don't know. I
We're just out here trying to create, man.
That's it.
I
man.
think people are just
I-
too critical of certain things that they don't need to be like.
yeah.
Accept that the things are going to change. I mean, life is ever changing, and music needs to grow. Otherwise, you're going to be stale.
Yeah.
If you stay stagnant, you got to have influences from other things. Like holy shit, Aurora Wave, man. Who would think reggae and
dude.
frickin' metal?
So
Like just
good.
they brought that together. It's
So good.
amazing. Like Attila. Oh my god, dude! Like the combo. That turgid.
loves
As soon as I
Attila.
heard it, man.
Oh, I
Oh
absolutely
yeah,
love
Attila's
Attila.
dope. Dude, I rocked the shit out of it. When is the
If you
latest
like
freaking
Attila,
EP?
you should listen to Deathcore Attila, Hunt the Dinosaur.
Hunt Dinosaur rips, dude.
You know,
I
I
love
ain't
Hunt the
scared to play
Dinosaur.
shit on my lives. All right.
Hunt the Dinosaur Destructo.
Dude, I
Destructo is
played
so good.
I played Green Jelly the other day.
Ooh, Three Little Pigs.
I did. Talk about an old school one, man.
Little pig, let me eat.
All right, so let me try. Okay, I want to do a rapid fire, and
Rapid fire.
all right, let's see. And you guys can either do it one at a time or just you both answer at the same time. So,
Okay.
favorite breakdown.
Oh shit.
Ooh, Demons with Ryu by Emir. There's just something about the dissonant chords that just just does something to my
Just wanna
spine.
break a
That or
coffee pot?
MVP from Despised Icon.
MVP's good. Off the top of my head, quickfire. My brain went to the Hellfire by Lorna Shore
Iconic.
and Bridge Painter by the Acacia Strain.
I don't
The
know if
ending
I've
of that,
heard one.
it's so punchy. It gets me going every single time I hear it.
That's dope. Awesome. All right, next one. Favorite album currently. It doesn't matter. It's favorite album.
Doesn't need to be metal or
Do whatever.
general.
You do you,
Just
bro.
in general.
Feel Something by Movements.
Okay.
I've been really listening to Wolves by Scaredy Cat.
Oh,
Dude,
it's so
I rock the
good.
shit out some Scaredy
Shout out
Cat,
Scaredy.
man.
I love Scaredy Cat's music so much. You know, for
It's such
for
a
the music that we make,
it's
I
a
don't listen to
great
it.
change. Like it's a we call it like you Q-tip kind of clean out the old ears and then all of a sudden you just
palate
blow
cleanser.
it up with something else.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, like when I'm in the car, I just listen to emo and like
Yeah.
Midwest.
It's so funny. Like, yeah, we're a deathcore band. We play heavy, violent, hateful shit. We're listening to pop punk, emo, acoustic ballads, like
I'm a big pop punk kid.
big Midwest emo pop punk kid. So like, yeah, Movements, anything by Counterparts I throw on. Alexis on
I
Fire.
want to say I've heard of the movement. I don't know if I can necessarily remember if I've heard them or not. I want to say I have. I think Tuesdays Too Late might have actually said, "Hey, you should check them out." One time when I was chit chatting with them, that was a while ago.
Absolutely listen to Movements.
I know I have to listen again.
Something by
Ear
Movements
floss.
starts
There
with
you
that.
go, Scarlett.
or Ruckus. I like Ruckus.
I love Ruckus too.
Ruckus is a happier album.
Dude, my playlist is all over the place. It literally is. Even with.
Same.
Even
It
when I'm
does
like
love
cutting the
counterparts.
grass, I'll be all of a sudden I'll be like Crown of Ash, and then Party in the USA will come up, and I'll be jamming to that, or so. I don't care, man. I just
Hell yeah.
I just enjoy
Yeah,
the
what-
tunes.
We vibe.
Whatever tickles the drums, man.
Exactly,
That's it. That's
exactly.
It. You like what you like.
And then all of a sudden
Yeah.
something heavier again. I'm like, ooh, there we go.
It'd be like that.
All right, let's see. Top tour lineup, like, what do y'all think?
That
Right.
that we've seen, or like
what you
we
would guys
wish.
would want to see, and then we'll go into like maybe you guys would want to be a part of. How about that?
Oh,
Like, all right. So if I'm booking,
We'll just say three. We'll say three, and then the fourth, four would be with you, or something.
okay. All right. So yeah. So like two answers for this: like a tour that I want to see,
Yeah.
and a tour that I want to be on. All right. I mean, for me, the tour that I want to see it's easy. It's Knock Loose, Counterparts, and Movements. That's my dream tour. Like those three bands together. I know it makes zero sense.
No,
But I could die happy leaving that show.
that sounds pretty dope.
one that I would love to see. It will never happen because the one band for sure is not around anymore. Would have to be Despised Icon,
Mm.
Necrophagist,
Ooh.
and In Gloom.
Oh, Dan's a big Ingloom stan.
Oh my god, yeah.
Hey,
Their subs
you
make
like what
me
you like, man.
make me flappy.
And then, like, all right. So for the part,
All right,
B,
yeah, part two.
If I'm booking, I see a Suffer Through headliner the bands that I would want that like make sense on that bill. I've said this since day one. I think Spite is up there. Um, Personally, I would say Body Snatcher is probably up there.
Oh,
And then just for my personal uh, like check mark, I would throw in Orthodox.
Ooh,
Yeah, I think
Orthodox is good.
Spite, Body Snatcher, Orthodox, like
I'm
heads
excited.
are gonna roll. Heads would roll.
So I'm gonna say
If I forgot my
Ingaloon three
earplugs on that
times.
one, I'd be deaf. But
Yeah.
my bad, Dan. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Dan.
Yeah. Let's see. In Gloom, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
God, I love them. I love them so much. You know what?
Nothing wrong with it.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do them 3 times in a row. Poor guys would be tired.
Play a 3-hour set.
In Gloom, Reverent.
Ooh,
Oh,
bro.
So good.
we just saw them too.
Yeah.
Oh my
They
god.
they
dude.
are like the energy.
They're fucking dope. I know.
Those guys.
For me, they're like peak MySpace revival.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Them and Girl of Glass.
Girl of Glass. They rip.
Um,
I don't know if I've heard of
In Gloom, Reverend, and shit,
But that'd be you. You'd be the fourth.
Union.
Yeah, Union 251.
Union 251.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I got another
some
answer.
Union
Like,
251. Bro.
If I could book a tour today with some homies, it would be us, Definer, Union 251. Dan can name a fourth.
Definer.
Definer
twice. I like it.
Yeah,
I like
don't
it.
care. You know what? They can be tired.
They got enough. They got enough people. They'll be all right.
I genuinely think
Ooh,
a tour package,
pizza.
pizza tarnished.
Would love to get on the road with Tarnish.
Would love to
That'd
do
be
that.
fucking
but
dope.
I would love to.
I want everybody.
Yeah.
If I had to limit it to like 4, I think like a tour package of Suffer Through, Definer, Union 251, and like Tarnished would go absolutely bananas.
Dude, that would be fucking dope.
Such creatures exist.
Guitar Traded, like there's so many.
There's so many. And you know,
Egan, like
Eugene, yeah. It's so
canine.
hard. It's so hard to pick.
I'm pushing all the DJs to book like a TikTok DJ fest.
I would
with
love
just all
that. Would
of
be
them,
so
man.
freaking awesome.
It would be crazy.
If anything,
start
dude, I
walking
mean,
now.
I'm trying a couple different routes. So, I'm trying the TikTok side, but then I got the TikTok. It's on this side now. I'm used to it being on the other side. But the TikTok radio thing too, like. I do that for fun. I don't get paid for it, but I get to choose the the bands. So of course I've thrown you guys in there,
Oh yeah, Crash.
and I enjoy it.
Oh.
Like they haven't said anything that I can't do yet. Maybe a limit on the cussing, but other than that, dude, I get to throw in who I want. So
That's
it was
amazing.
awesome.
Love that.
Thrown
Love
in
that.
Guitar Traded, thrown in you guys. Yeah, I
Guitar
think I
Trade.
even talked about the leg kick on the episode. It was pretty high.
Yeah.
So,
it's
so
breaking
I was kind of
through.
rambling when I was talking, so I
on,
think I
man.
talked about it.
You got people doing it, brother.
Yeah, that
Hell yeah, man!
that,
That's
that
so
happened
awesome.
on accident.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. My
Look,
socks were in frame,
I mean, look,
and they were
DJ
crushing
Cyber
that
Sentinel
day.
started as Cyber Sentinel. My comic. I was trying to get my comic that I wrote out, and
Oh,
it's
you
just
wrote a
slowly
comic?
grown. Yeah, actually.
What?
So it's still in the works. My brother-in-law is the one's doing the artist. I wrote all the. But yeah, it's about 30 pages. I also wrote that
Dude.
book right there too.
Oh, bro. That's so sick.
ABC's the Bite Retriever. It's about cybersecurity, but that's Cyber
Oh,
Sentinel.
hell yeah.
Oh shit!
Nice, dude. That's awesome. I'm going to need one of those comics when they're done.
I'm working on
Nice.
it, man. It like I said, it's still kind of in the phases of just kind of sketching it out.
Dude, that's so sick.
Oh yeah.
So I got a lot of things that I've written. It's just a lot for him to do.
Yeah, fair.
But, but yeah, that's how I started.
All right.
All right, I think I got one more quick rapid fire question. Coffee or energy drink?
Energy drink. I can't do coffee. I
I guess
tormented
time of the day,
myself.
Dibs. I guess depends on the time of the day.
No, I'm probably gonna say coffee. Like, don't get me wrong, I do love my energy drinks, but one, I cannot start the day without a coffee.
Hmm.
And if I'm presented like an iced latte or energy drink, probably 8 times out of 10, I'm taking the coffee.
Suffer through is now looking for a basis. If anybody's interested,
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
no, that
Screw you guys, I'm good.
no. I like the smell of coffee. I just wish it tasted like that.
Dude, I'm a strong black and bitter guy. It's just like my soul, so that's how I take it.
I'm a light and sweet guy.
Bro, I tried coffee. Like I had a
He did try.
on my Facebook. I had like a blog
Yeah, it was a
of
money squeeze.
for like 2 months because coffee was free at my job,
Yeah.
Ah,
and I really gave it the college
they
try.
He
My boss
literally
took,
give daily updates.
yeah, my boss literally took the coffee away from me and said, "You are a worse person for drinking this. Please stop."
yeah, all right. So real quick, see if the audience might have any. I don't know if from your chat, my
Yeah.
chat. I know there
I
was
have
one that
0
came
people
in
on my lap.
before.
Any questions from chat?
Anything that you guys
Send
would
it.
like to
We'll
know?
answer everything. Give us the hard stuff.
Because after
Union wants to
that,
know when we're doing a
after that,
collab.
Hey, that's up
I'm
to
doing
you
a
guys.
role reversal. I'm gonna allow y'all to ask me some questions before
Union, when we doing it? Let's go.
All right.
soon. I don't know if you guys got. I haven't gotten any questions on my side. I think there was one early on though. Hold on.
All right, Union's on board.
All right, send it.
Dope.
Let's go.
All right, cool.
Come to Baltimore.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
The Onion Bros.
All right, let's switch it up. Y'all have any questions for me? Like this is my first episode of this, so like, figured I'd let people introduce or get introduced to me.
yeah. What's
Thank
your
you for wanting us to be on your first? Like, I appreciate you.
Hey, man. Well, you're my first for the Brews and Breakdowns. I have interviewed Hiermaeus in Ruins a while back. Jeremy, I got to talk with Jeremy. That was pretty cool. Speaking of another Jeremy, what's up, Jeremy? So, dude, it worked out. I don't know. Dan and I were just chit chatting. I was like, hey, man, you guys want to do an interview? So it was just kind of like the timing worked out. And I'm just stoked that you guys were all about it. So,
dude, Dan and I love talking about ourselves.
I don't. I don't even know why.
can't
I
be
do
a
this.
front
I
man
hate
without
talking about
vanity.
myself.
So
No, I personally, like, without trying to sound like conceited or anything, like, I love telling stories about the band because, like, we've been at this for so long, and like, not everybody gets to experience being in a band.
No.
So like, it's we've had a lot of ups and downs, but we've got tons of stories that, like, I'm sure like somebody would love to hear. And I just want to get them out and just have
Absolutely.
crap. What's that?
What was that?
I don't know.
Tracy with the Honda. What up?
She felt bad. Had to hop over to yours.
All right. Yeah, I do got a question for you.
Okay.
How did you start with the comics? How did you get into that?
Okay. So I was in cybersecurity I ran a cybersecurity for a company. I'm not even going to talk about the company, but I don't know. I was driving to work. I would drive like an hour and a half to this job. And I'm like, dude, I'm in cybersecurity. Why can I work from home? Like I can literally do everything from home.
Yeah.
And I get more done when I'm at home because I don't have to drive an hour and a half one way and an hour and a half back.
Mm-hmm.
But anywho, I had a lot of time to think. So I was like, man, I really, I've always thought about writing a book or doing something. Well, I went to this cybersecurity conference, and they were talking about how hard education was hit. And of course, at the time, my kids were new, and I was teaching my daughter like ABCs, and that's actually how that came to be. And then I just kind of like, it just kind of grew. I was like, it just started coming to be, and I'd sit down and just like I would picture it. There might have been a lot of elf leaf involved, but it worked out, and I banged out this like 30 framed thing, and I was sending it to my
Thanks, guys.
brother-in-law, who actually he like restored comics, so
Oh,
he was
Oh,
impressed
that's
that I had
cool.
written so much, and it was actually a pretty decent storyline. It was interesting, I guess, to him. So
dude, that's
just kind of grew
awesome,
from
man.
there.
I love that.
Oh
How
yeah.
really like, are you a comic book fan, or was that
I
just
do.
like kind of the main?
You dabble.
I'm more like an ogre nerd, if that makes any sense. Like in high
Okay.
school, I was a jock. Okay, I played like
Okay.
5 sports. Anything to get me out of classes because I didn't like going to
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
Sports was my thing, and I could do them. I was good enough to be on all this, whatever team, and I could get out of school.
Nice.
But my dad loved sci-fi. So, Star Wars, Star Trek, Dragonheart was one of my favorite. Movies like that. And then, of course, I was like 18, I think, when Lord of the Rings came out. And I had already watched I was obsessed with the old, like, 1970s cartoon Hobbit, right? Where there's a whip, there's a way. Well, it just grew.
the old animated one, right?
Yeah. So, my love for that grew. And I guess I was kind of a closet nerd. And then once I got to age that I just didn't care what people thought, my nerd just was expressed even
Yeah.
more. So I got into D&D a little bit. I met some people through the military that he writes D&D like one shots and stuff now. I've been on his podcast a few times. He's a pretty cool dude.
That's awesome.
Side Quest is what it's called. So
I feel like I've heard of that.
yeah, he's there. It's getting pretty big, man. But I've been there.
Oh,
I'm on like 2 of their episodes.
nice.
Side
I'll have
Quest.
to
It's
check
kind of
that
cool.
out. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What's a favorite genre of movie? Because that's my deal.
Ooh.
Dude, I don't know. I'm all over the place. It has to be.
I understand. Like
However,
we all
I
got
think my
moods.
go-to because normally at night,
Yeah, like what do you throw on in the back?
Hmm.
how high?
Like,
I love Method Man and Red Man. I'm a ghost.
hell yeah.
They're my 2 favorite rappers, without a doubt.
Oh yeah, it's always fun whenever they pop up in movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, dude. Method Man
I
is
love
just,
seeing
I don't know. He's just kind of
you
funny.
see a haunted house,
Bro, haunted house.
the Marlon Wayans
Wayne's movie.
Oh,
Paranormal Activity
like the
spoof.
remake, kind of like a somewhat of a.
It was
maybe,
a
I don't know.
spoof of Paranormal Activity.
Oh, okay.
He was so funny.
Yeah.
Stop,
All right.
Ray! You're gonna upset the ghost. I don't give a.
Dude, don't even like scary movie.
Uh,
So-
All right, real quick.
yo,
The future. What is the future that you guys see for Suffer Through? Like,
hopefully just a lot of playing and a lot of new stuff. I mean, we have a mountain of music just clawing at the door.
yeah.
nice.
It
We're sitting on a lot of
it's
stuff.
hard. It's vicious. I'm making noises. DJ slapping the bass.
Slap on a
It,
bass, man.
it, it,
Slap it
it, it's just all begging to come
Yeah.
out. I'm just just pull.
The fall run.
All up
I'm gonna put it all up in ya with my dick.
Gonna
I
get
can't
this
believe I'm
dog.
recording this shit. Anywho,
My bad.
there he goes.
But yeah, just hopefully good times. I get to write about my problems. Hopefully,
And I gotta listen to it.
yeah, hopefully people connect with it.
I'll listen to it.
I will say,
I want to listen to it.
I don't think we dropped this yet, but the EP is a concept.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So lyrically and musically, from front to back, has its own wrapped in story.
Hell yeah.
So I'm pretty excited for that artistically.
Yeah.
Just
That was something we never got to do before, and we kind of came about that organically.
Okay.
Some of it kind of came with like the project names that we had for these songs. Like it was just something that we just did. Like sometimes, like whenever we write a song and record it and save it to like Dropbox or whatever, we got to save it as a project name.
Mm-hmm.
And we always come up with like the most like outlandish shit we can think of. Like
this way, it's not just track 1, track 2,
right.
Yo,
track
yeah.
3.
It's just,
One of the songs on the EP, like the project name is like Cheesy Double Beef Burrito or something. Like
Gotta have
just
fun with
whatever
it,
the hell
man.
we can think of. Yeah, we gotta have fun with it. But the one, I feel okay giving a name. Like it's not revealing anything. But like the one track, it's called "I Hate It Here." That was the project file name. Like our drummer kind of wrote it and saved it as "I Hate It Here," and then Dan just kind of like took it and ran with it. So like once he did that, he did another song, and it was kind of like along the same veins, almost like this song is like I hate it here, and this song is like I really fucking hate it here.
Yeah, it's like I hate it here. Here's a more in-depth look at why I really am just having a bad time. You kind of follow a character. It's all from the perspective of probably a really handsome leg kicking guy. Just out here struggling.
Yep.
well,
But yeah, no, I'm really happy with how it came out, and it was something that we came to organically, accidentally, and made it work. And god damn, it fucking works.
hell yeah.
So
It's so good. I can't wait for this to be done, to ship it out, to get it back, to just drop it, because
Hell yeah.
I think it's gonna leave a mark.
I think so too.
Dude, I'm excited. Both y'all. Can't wait. Love to meet the other two eventually, but tell them I said hi.
Probably only when we
Before
play a
I
show.
close,
real.
I gotta ask for one thing. Okay, I need a leg kick.
I did promise legs be flying.
I want at least one leg kick.
You know what?
You know what?
we're-
What song?
we're
What
gonna do
song?
it-
I'll throw on a song so you can do it.
Ooh.
What song you want?
Let's do Wolves.
Gotcha.
Ooh. Yeah, that one needs some more love.
Yeah, I'll do a whole outfit of the day like I normally would.
Oh, we getting
Do it.
live Dan
All
outfit
right.
of the day. Oh.
We're gonna get the famous leg kick.
Oh shit, you don't know if the post is Truckfood.com. At my cycle place.
And there it is. the leg kick. Dan.
As only he could do it.
Hell
All
yeah.
right. So before I do close, make sure everybody, why don't you tell everybody where they can hear you, get your merch, everything like that. Let's blast that out there.
Check us out.
Sufferthrough.com.
Sufferthrough.com for all of our merch. We also have a collab hockey jersey with Studio Gallantry store. They're sick as fuck. Go check them out. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Amazon, wherever.
Actually, yeah,
Pretty much anywhere
plug
you
the
can find your
YouTube, 'cause the
music.
YouTube needs traction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our socials is the same across the board. At Suffer Through NJ. We do have a Facebook. We do have an X account. We just never fucking use them.
I feel
Instagram, TikTok.
Gonna try and be more active on Facebook.
Yeah, we're gonna try to be more active on Facebook.
That's where
I
you're
don't
gonna
know about
find
X.
the older millennial, probably the MySpace people. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I will say too, I do want to get more active on Facebook. Dan, I'm hijacking this. Don't care. Sorry. We are going to be building a Suffer Through Street team at some point.
Ooh.
So if anyone wants to be part of that, you can friend us on Facebook. We're probably going to be using Facebook Messenger as well as maybe some other things as like our main mode of like communication. But we got some fun stuff planned for that. So that'll be happening eventually. What else? We got 2 designs for merch right now. I'm working on 2 more. I have a test print coming to me, so as soon as I approve those, we're gonna be dropping some new merch.
Hell yeah.
EP should be coming out. Hopefully, I'm pushing for August.
Yeah, would love for it to be out
Well, it'll be dope if it is.
before the fall.
Yeah. We've said summer release, so we're really pushing that.
Pushing it.
On the brink, maybe a back to school special.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, that'd be pretty dope. You never know. All right, well, let me finish this thing up real quick. Thank you for joining. This has been DJ Cyber Sentinel and Suffer Through. I hope
Thanks
you enjoyed
for
it.
having us.
You can find me daily at on TikTok 0530 as well as on TikRock Radio. That's gonna do it for me. As always, stay vigilant, my friends.
Much love, brother.